Colleague Clive Myrie has been to France, where police are often accused of violence and racist behaviour. Some of the images in the report are Now, for the second of our special reports on the impact of George Floyd's death, my colleague Clive Myrie has been to France, where police are often accused of violence and racist behaviour. Some of the images in the report are distressing.
Spring sunshine bathes a land ill at ease. Beneath the tranquility swirls a tempest on race. All these people should be wearing masks due to COVID, even outdoors. The fine, €135. But the police turn a blind eye. Yet not too far away, different tactics. Two men who happen to be black are stopped and questioned for not wearing masks. One bystander reassures and complies, but our presence angers the police. One of our team is told by a female officer to go f herself. This officer tells us we're not allowed to film, but that's not true. Angry, they disappear. It was hoped winds of change would blow when George Floyd died. 12 months ago, so much seemed possible. Tens of thousands marched here, joining millions in global protests over a death that resonated, especially in black and Arab communities of France, where other men have died in police custody. Yet a year later, more, not fewer laws are being introduced that could insulate violent officers from prosecution.
Nothing. Look.
He's not doing anything and
Nothing.
Just punch him.
Shaheen Hazami chronicles French police brutality.
Look.
He's punching him in the face.
Two punching in his face, yes.
Two police officers.
Yes.
His footage of the violence he posts on Instagram. But it's a risky business. In this video, his friend has been stopped by police, and an officer sees Shaheen filming.
Ma caméra, c'est mon âme. Si on se fait frapper par un policier, on se fait agresser par un policier, si on n'a pas de preuves de ce qu'on dit et de ce qu'on dénonce, il n'y aura jamais d'enquête, il n'y aura jamais de jugement, il y aura aucune justice, parce que en France, la parole des policiers vaut plus que les citoyens.
A terrible indictment of modern France. There is no video of the last moments of Adama Traoré, who died running from the police after failing to show his identity card in 2016. His sister Assa says the evidence is clear. The police beat and killed him, despite a court ruling that her brother died of natural causes. She retraces what she believes were his final steps.
That's where he was beaten. Just in there.
Yes.
And down the street, the police station where Adama was pronounced dead.
Mais tout se passe ici, dans cette cour de gendarmerie, et comme par hasard, les caméras ne fonctionnaient pas.
If anyone can build a prosecution case against the police for brutality, it's Arié Alimi. A human rights lawyer, he represents several people allegedly attacked by officers. Should I be worried walking down a Parisian street at night because I'm black?
Objectivement, oui.
I should be worried.
Oui, vous pouvez être inquiet de ce qui peut vous arriver si vous croisez la police. Il y a même des hommes politiques, des hommes célèbres ou des femmes célèbres qui sont reconnus, qui ont été interpellés.
The fact that this man, music producer Michel Zekler, is black, say his lawyers, wasn't lost on the officers who beat him in his own recording studio. A security camera captured every punch and kick after he was stopped by police for not wearing a mask outside his front door. President Macron tweeted, "The images shame us. France must never allow racism to prosper." But great faith was placed in Emmanuel Macron on his election in 2017, that he had a plan to help tackle racism in France. Now, however, say his critics, he's attempting to curry favour with voters on the right before elections next year by introducing security laws which include the arrest of anyone filming the police and maliciously making the images public. It's all an attempt, they say, to cling on to power. It's often those who are black or Arab in France who have no power and are 20 times more likely to be stopped by police than anyone who's white. The Ministry of Interior didn't want to comment on the issues raised in our report, but the police told us they're not racist and point to increases in violent crime and drugs offences as proof of the difficult job they do. However, there is an acknowledgement about the deficit of trust between young people and the police.
This generation, for us, actually is lost. We think we lost a generation, but we want to fight for the next generation, of people.
France simply cannot turn its back on any of its citizens. To do so would doom not just perhaps this generation, but also the next. Clive Myrie, BBC News in Paris.
An insight into policing practices in today's France. That was my colleague Clive